up, everybody? I'm here. This is DX Strike, and you're watching Strike Control. Um, Tonight was pretty much a really good night for Dragon Ball. Well, it's been really good for Dragon Ball lately. Period. You know, based off of the effects of the movie. You know how much money it made. It's been killing it, and everything about that movie was awesome. For the past couple of days, there's been a Dragon Ball tour for Dragon Ball Fighters, and I've been waiting for a minute for them to, basically reveal the announcements that they were going to make, which was last night. And at first, I was kind of like, oh, they just, going to reveal season 2 characters, which Jiren was pretty much obvious, since they talked about it for a while. But they were exciting to see, in the trailer that they revealed for those characters, which was Jiren and Videl, and they looked really amazing. And that game was just pretty dope. Period. That game was just really dope. It's just good to see that we have a serious anime fighter, and it's really doing numbers. I would love to see that same effect for other franchises, made by serious companies, for fighters. I really would love that. Naruto in particular. But anyway, on to, with the rest of the subject. And also the announcement I've been really waiting for, besides fighters, is the announcement on the Dragon Ball Project Z. Was pretty much the, RPG, basically, using the Dragon Ball Z franchise, whatever. And when I heard about it, I'm like, yo, this is going to be dope. And it's been rumors that it was going to be created by CyberConnect. CyberConnect makes, good animations and stuff like that. They made all the Ninja Storms. And, I like the Ninja Storm, playing the story mode. But as a fighter, especially as a serious fighter, I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it at all. It was too noob-tastic, whatever. And it pretty much... It pretty much wasn't really competitive at all, in my opinion. But I still love the game. I still love to play it every now and then, whatever. So when I heard that they were doing it and they were doing an RPG, I was like, man, they should have ended that with Naruto. But I'm like, and also I felt as though they always had the mechanics to where they should have been doing RPGs to begin with. For instance, Asura's Wrath was pretty good for it. It wasn't really an RPG, but it was basically an action game. So I was like, man, it's gonna be awesome. And I seen the trailer. The trailer looks really good. No doubt about that. The trailer looks really good. The visuals are amazing, and it seems like it's literally on the lines of One Piece World Seeker, which is coming out, I think, in March. And that looks really good. I'm not really a One Piece fan. But I do like a lot of the characters. I just can't really get into the anime. But I know for a fact that One Piece always makes a lot of good games, especially on the lines of action RPGs and stuff like that. So I know that's going to be good. But to see Dragon Ball Z finally have what I wanted to be made for a long time, I think that's going to be. It looks really, really dope. It looks really dope. They didn't really show any fighting gameplay, of course, or any other mechanics within the game. It's just just the announcement trailer. So I was hoping they showed a little bit something based on how long the trailer was. I was hoping they showed a little bit something, like little fight sequence here and there. But no, they just show Goku walking in the different places he was walking in, whatever. And it looks like it's going to be open world. So I think that's pretty dope. Like I said, it's going to be on the same lines as World Seeker, because World Seeker looks really good. I'm going to get that myself. And also, I'm hoping that it really goes in depth with the gameplay, and hopefully it has a good length to it. But the thing is, I was like, all right, since this is going to be an action RPG, whatever, I was thinking you're going to have some little enemies that you have to fight based on the areas that you're in. And I'm like, okay, for the Saiyan Saga, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna go by sagas, obviously. Since for the Saiyan Saga, I'm like, all right, what kind of enemies would you fight? Because nothing really happens until basically Raditz shows up, or my fault. Vegeta and Nappa show up, because you just fight Raditz when he shows up. But when Nappa and Vegeta show up, they have the Cybermen, whatever. And I was thinking like, all right, but before that happens, like, or is it going to have like a little sequence where I guess you get the train and all the other stuff like that, and just travel out throughout the city. So I'm like, all right. But then again, yeah, maybe when you get to that certain point, you'll just fight the Cybermen or whatever. I know for a fact when you go to the Namek Saga and you're traveling around Namek, you get to fight Frieza's men, which is pretty cool. And that's the thing. I wonder if is it gonna go up to Frieza, or is it gonna go past Frieza, like probably up to probably all the way up to Boo, or it's probably gonna do what they usually do. They probably usually just stop at Cell, and then they'll start. They'll probably make another one from starting from Majin Buu, or will they just go all the way from the Saiyan Saga all the way to Majin Buu and just say F it, we're gonna start Super. You know what I mean? Because they've been running the Dragon Ball Z sagas in a hole for years, and just when you think that they can't do nothing more with just that part of the franchise, they always come out with something new, which is cool. I don't mind. I love Dragon Ball, so I can play those games for years, whatever. But yeah, man, it looks great. I'm really hyped. I can't wait to get more information. It seems like I guess Namco Bandai is starting the trend now, since One Piece World Seeker came out and now Dragon Ball is coming out. Hopefully they're starting the trend where they're going to get serious with these open world anime games and start just pulling out franchises. You know what I mean? And maybe that's just wishful thinking from me. Like I said, I would love to see Naruto and My Hero Academia, especially Black Clover, and a lot of other franchises to get into the open world action RPG style. So, because believe it or not, man, a lot of anime franchises, they have so much potential to be really good fighters and that's taken seriously, and really good open world action RPGs. It's just that I feel like sometimes they just make these games for money grabs and don't really sit down and really just put a lot of time in it to make those anime franchises as deep as Horizon Zero Dawn and Assassin's Creed and Red Dead Redemption and stuff like that. And it was kind of like that with superhero games until the Arkham series came out, and now Marvel Spider-Man. So hopefully this sparks a fire in the adventure action RPG genre with anime games, and it gets it gets better than this. So tell me your thoughts on what you think about the trailer. What's your hopes and dreams of what you want to be in this game, whatever, with the mechanics, what you want the mechanics to be like, how far do you want them to go with the sagas, whatever, and basically what will be your ideas for DLC if in the futures to come. So alright, I'm DX Strike, and strike out.